Hey y'all, Flav's going live. Don't trip over y'all selves coming to Flav live. I'm not here for a long time. I have very limited amount of time. I hope y'all are doing well. Now, I'm reporting to my plantation. My employment. I fondly refer to as Candyland. It helps me tend to my rations. But yeah, I just came on here to holler at y'all right fast, and also give a bit of my apologies. I think I might have told a fib. The last time I was on, I said I was gonna be coming on my days off. I kind of was in a mood, man. Sometimes, and of course, everybody got feelings. It's all about the way you process your feelings in the identity and the physical form in which you are. So I tend to be a recluse during those time periods, but a lot of processing, and that absence was necessarily fueled just by a random, just to be catching the mood out of the blue. It's certain shit, business shit I got behind that. God give me the serenity to change the things in which I can change, the wisdom to know the things that I cannot change, and all the ability to know the difference, and therefore and thereon. But man, I just wanted to holler at y'all. When I came on here, you know, I had a thought, I was thinking, once you think at least 3 times a day, deeply preferentially, put some thought into what you're thinking about. I was thinking about, you know, these these celebrities or whatever you may have. I guess they're, two in particular. It's always D.L. Hughley. It's always one of the ones in which he had posted a picture. I posted some information from I can't think of the guy's name, but golly, it's a right wing conservative type, but he had posted some information and an agreement in what he said. I guess you could say anybody should be able to have if they have different ideologies, there should be some things to agree upon. But for him to post this person on his page, I can't think of what his name is. One of in a Candace Owens circle. Uh, he's a Hispanic guy from Chicago. Uh, but whatever, man. I was just saying that one should have the ability to process one's emotions and whatever things that they might be going through. And you have responsibilities that you also must attend to while you're attending to those things. What's up? What's up, people? I see y'all coming in here. I appreciate it. I ain't got much time though, but you should be able to process those emotions, those thoughts, and those feelings in a manner in which you still can maintain your focus and tend to your responsibilities and things. Now, I consider this a responsibility. I've been lacking in my investment into it, whether it be financial or time. That should change. I'm not gonna make no promises. I don't tell no lies, cause I rule with the waves of energy within my being. I'm my own universe, I guess you could say. But the ability to process your emotions, and you might have children. Your children are sponges. They see what kind of mood you're in. You might have to put on a mask for your kiddies. But in that mask, even behind that mask, you still got to keep it honest with yourself. There are things that that you have a difference in. Just like I'm blowing off the camera, I shouldn't be smoking motherfucking squares. Should I have a health condition? But I'm hard headed and I want to do things my way. I'm irresponsible in that regard. That's something that I have difficulty accepting. But that's part of being human. And I may bump my head real hard. Either way, whether it be exiting from this plane, this astral plane, or whether it be encountering some type of sickness and they're on exiting from this astral plane, I have to realize what I do and what I did was my personal choices and decisions. I control my circumference. I allow what I want into my circumference, and I also release what I wish from my circle. So I have to go in here and I have to be around people. And I spoke about empathy, and part of empathy is it feeds into being able to socialize and be around certain people. You got to feel for the stupid, the dumb and the stupid, and also those who might, be overly confident, and also be embracing to those that you perceive as kind and considerate. But I don't know, man. I'm just blind man shuffling through this thing, man. I'm a YouTuber. Nah, I'm about to be a streamer, man. I need to get my. That's one thing. I have to get my StreamYard turned back on because with my StreamYard, I'm able to broadcast these conversations that I have with you all to my other platforms that I've already established. Y'all have y'all a great evening, man. I'm gonna do my best to have me a great work night, work day. I know, boss man. And the guidance above my emotions, my nigga. You know what it is. And that's what we gonna do. We gonna guide our way through this shit. You know. Sometimes a man got to be able to, what they say, not necessarily stratify, quantify, strategize, place things in order, put their ducks in a row, and stand as he got to stand. And, hey, it's a whole lot of bad representations of the black male in this current spirit. That's intentional. I want you all to know that we're intentionally placing targets upon ourselves. This guy Michael Basie said, "We're at war with Trump." Motherfucker, who you mean? You talking about we? I ain't got nothing to do with what you talking about. Y'all, you a rich motherfucker. You on here getting social media money, telling these people this dumbass shit about we at war with Trump. Motherfucker, I don't give a damn, man. I got to go in here. I got to go in here and get this goddamn bread. So with that being said, two palms up to receive all blessings. Nigga nation or nothing. Peace and love to y'all. I get with y'all more than likely in the morning. Man.